James Cameron's Titanic was a wonderful hit, being the first movie to ever reach $1 billion in the box office, kickstarting the incredible career of Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. But with all this success, there was a lot of stress behind the scenes for the studio. But why? Let's go over on why James Cameron didn't earn any money from Titanic. James Cameron's first big movie was The Terminator in 1984, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, which was a massive success, scoring 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, leading to a sequel in 1991 and another collab with the actor on True Lies in 1994. Along with a few other films along the way, James Cameron was making himself known in the industry, but needed a massive worldwide classic that everyone would be talking about years later.
You know, it's kind of weird after doing Terminator 1 and 2 and doing True Lies, and all of a sudden you surprise everyone and you want to make a film about Titanic.
Yeah, it's the old bait and switch. You know,
just confuse everyone.
Fake them out.
And when you went to everyone and said, I want to make a film about Titanic,
you can imagine they were ecstatic.
Titanic was a massive project James was thinking about as soon as The True Lies was finished. Nearly doing a Spider-Man movie, and DiCaprio in mind for the role of Spider-Man, legal issues with the character made it very easy for Cameron to choose a Titanic. So, why did James not make any money? Cameron promised the movie would cost $120 million, but it was a bigger project than originally planned. Because of the big cast and crew, along with the big sets and miniatures of the ship, filming went on for 160 days, so you can imagine the studio became very nervous, spending a lot of money on the project they are not even interested in. The director going from action movies to a romance disaster movie, everyone was thinking it was a mistake and will be a massive flop, making headlines and assumptions before the movie was released.
and you can even see the headlines like Titanic sinks again and all that kind of thing, right?
Film sinks of its own weight, film is a disaster, blah, blah, blah. You know, the headlines write themselves.
And it's kind of a drag when like people start going, hey, it's a $200 million film. They're almost rooting for it to fail. So what'd they think? Like originally the budget was going to be what, $100 million or something?
So Cameron did something no director had ever done before. He gave all of his money back to the studio, leaving him to work for 3 years with no money coming his way. He felt bad and wanted trust from the studio, helping them and himself to finish the film, as he didn't think it would exceed over the original budget. But when the Titanic was finally released after 3 years of not being paid, Titanic was a breakout hit instantly, earning Cameron an Oscar win for the Best Director in 1998, being the first movie to gross $1 billion and securing himself as one of the most successful directors of all time. Giving all of his money back proved him and everyone else that Titanic was not a disaster, but an all-time classic in the film industry. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with more content.